being a fair weather fan has to be one of the most slimiest things you can be. Like, you can't say you support, because when you're talking about being a fan and having a commitment to a cause, it means in good and bad times you're there. Support is only worth anything when things don't go right, because it's so easy to support when things go good. Winners always have so many friends, fam. It's when things aren't going so well, when you're not winning, that's when you know what your real support is. And that is when the support means more. You guys can't just, after one draw, just come out and be chatting shit about this team. This team that's 7 points clear, because guess what? Villa lost. So what do you guys have to say about the fact that Villa lost? And that just means nobody capitalized on anything. If anything, we're the only ones that capitalized, bro, because Villa and City, 0 points yesterday. We 1 point. Meaning we've gone from 6 points to 7 points clear. People just be chatting shit, bro. Like, but I guess that football is the only space where, like, you is a safe space to be as emotional as you want. But it's kind of like, where's the integrity in the words that come out of your mouth or the words that come out of your hands through typing? Where's your integrity, fam? Where's the integrity in that? If just at the sign of just one blip, and then you're just saying all this rubbish about the same players that you're glazing, fam. I don't want, if this is what having supporters is like, if this is what having fans is like, then I don't think I want fans, man. I don't think I want fans. I'm not going to be out here telling you how to be a fan of your own football club. It is what it is. You support the Arsenal, do you, bro? But like, from a point of view of your cognitive dissonation, right? How does it feel inside you? Like, how does it feel to be a fair weather fan? Because when we win, the next game when we beat United, you guys will not be back here lapping it up. Like, how can you genuinely have integrity to win, to enjoy that win next week after all this shit you've said about us this week? This is why, just keep your head straight, bro. Like, the same guy that has brought us to where we are, there's no reason that he can't get over the line, man, because he really is going to. But as I say, 2 more seasons to this guy, right? But like, fam, we didn't score a goal. Wait, how many games now have we gone without scoring a goal? I think we did it. It's like the fourth game or so without us scoring. But guess what? We still got one of the highest goals scored in this league, and obviously the least goals conceded. So we're still the best performing statistical team in this league. And people talk about entertainment, and I hate that shit when people make it look like City are playing some incredible football that Arsenal aren't doing, bro. Because we really are. We really are, but people are just really on job. And like, people are not transparent, right? There's people that their job is to defend. This is the highest level the Premier League has ever been. And it's high because every team you're playing against is also high level, which means they're high level in defending and they're high level in attacking. Villa probably did not believe that they were going to lose today to Everton, but guess what? They did. Why? Because Everton are no pushovers, fam. Nobody's a pushover in this league. Nobody's a pushover in this league anymore. I mean, I guess except Wolves, in it. But even Wolves showed us that that wasn't just going to be an easy win. And we still have to go to Molineux, fam. We still have to go to Wolves. So the game isn't over. And this is the thing when people are talking about how we've gone to the away grounds of pretty much everyone in the top 10 except what? Etihad, right? It's not a guaranteed walkover that we're going to win all our next away games. The team just needs to, regroup, get some perspective with the fact that we're in 4 competitions, performing at the highest level possible. We're not just in 4 competitions, we're performing at the highest level possible in all these 4 competitions. And it's not nothing. It's not going to count for something. Do you get what I'm saying? It's going to build up. We just finished playing the semi-final, fam. We just finished playing the semi-final, and we're still able to limit Nottingham Forest to no shots on target. That goes to show, that speaks on the level of this squad. Obviously, there's things to take away, right? Like, Madueke, bruv, come on, you need to work on your final. Like, what's the point of doing all this and doing all that if your final action really won't count for much? Like, you're getting to a frustrating point. And then Gyökeres as well, like, I was just hoping that, like, you're just gonna eventually click. But bro, I don't know. I guess because even Jesus, man, you've not been so great. Jesus is reminding us why we're happy to get an upgrade on him, man. So it's a case where now we're just Havertz or bust. We just have to have our hopes on Havertz, innit? And hope that when Havertz starting, like, we'll have a much better performance in centre forward. Because what is all this? What is all this? About the game, I don't know about Timber left back, but hey, what is he actually doing wrong on left back? Like, people just comment on things they don't understand without giving context. The only reason why we didn't win that game is that we were old. We earned that penalty because of how many shots on target we had and how many saves the keeper had to make. The keeper was on fire yesterday. It just is what it is. But that penalty was ours because guess what? The difference between yesterday and that Everton game was just that penalty, bro. The penalty was the difference. This is not the first time we're facing a game like this where they're really not giving anything away. And you just have to count, get the perspective, get the context, count your W's, and keep it pushing, bro. That's all there is to say about this game. We take our point, that's gone from 6 point gap to 7 point gap, and we just keep it pushing and prepare for Man United. I got to prepare for Inter Milan first, and then we prepare for Man United, bro. We have two big games coming up. Obviously, contextually, Inter Milan is not so big because it's not that deep. We can do with losing. It's not the end of the world if we don't lose. If we lose this game to Inter Milan, but I know Arteta is not going to want to lose. At least maybe if we draw something, or we might even go there and smoke him. You never know. We might go to Inter Milan and smoke them, and then United are shivering in their boots, fam. They're shivering in their boots. Speaking of United, bro, like, I'm so happy that I was watching that game against Man City yesterday, and like, hey man, if I all I saw was just new manager bounce, because guess what? Everybody does that against Man City. United playing like that against Man City is nothing new. Every time I watch Man City, they're always conceding chances. So that was nothing new. Maybe if they wrap up the Gay signing, right, maybe that can make things change. But I didn't see anything new against Man City yesterday, fam. Most teams play this way against them. Donnarumma just usually is on job, or the players just don't have their finishing boots. Difference was Man United had their finishing boots yesterday, and it was a huge manager bounce, new manager bounce. You can see it, bro. And against Arsenal, that's when we're gonna see it clearly. But hey, last time we faced Carrick, he beat us, right? But guess what? That was away. Now this is home at the Emirates. I just have to trust in the Emirates form and trust that form really counts for something. Form counts for something. So hey, see what we have against Man United. The next game, Inter Milan. Come on, you Gunners. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And just, calm down. Calm down, people.